Welcome back, family. Welcome back to What's the Juice at the Juicy Tea 1111 Energy. Thank you so much for tapping in. Thank you for the likes, the shares, and the subscribes. Caution out here, okay? Because a lot of people, they know they done did some stuff, okay? They're about to be, I'm hearing indictments. I'm hearing, just a lot of stuff about to go down because there's been a lot of deception, a lot of crooked things happening. And it all started at the top. Okay, these were people that were definitely abusing their power. Okay, with great power came great responsibilities. But with these people, they were very self-centered type of energies. They always placed themselves above everybody else type energy. And this started all the way at the top. Okay, so be cautious. Okay, be cautious. Don't trust none of your local officials. I'm just gonna tell you now. They are not what they appeared to be. Okay, you may have respected them growing up, but they have definitely turned, okay, to the dark side. They have turned to doing everything to try to preserve their space and place in offices that they really don't belong. All right, so thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you, and the divine appreciates you being here, supporting our space with positive energy. Okay, anybody that's dropping stupidity, you just get hidden from the channel. I'm gonna just tell you now. Okay, so if you feel like I'm a tarot card reader, I am not. I am a messenger. I am anointed, appointed, and divinely guided at all times. And if you question that, please leave. Thank you. All right. To my Soul Tribe family, okay? You know what that means. We are all one. We are all connected, period. Bottom line. End of story, okay? I love you. The divine loves you. Thank you so much for your contributions, positive energy, donations to the channel. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. Let's get to it. I call upon the divine light to surround me. I invite my ancestors, guides, and protectors to stand with me. No lower energy may enter this space. Only what serves truth, healing, and highest good is welcomed here. And so it is. Ashe. Okay, family. So the energy right now is for you to definitely take heed, be cautious, okay? Because you already know a lot of these people that you have been... I feel like where you're at, they are involved with cults. They're involved with a lot of energies that practice a lot of bad doings, bad happenings. They're just some energies you need to be cautious of. Okay. Some people are feeling guilty, possibly. Okay, they know that they should be ashamed of how they've been doing things, especially, when I look over, when it comes to this snooping, when it comes to stalking you on your social media, asking about you, okay, trying to either go to whoever their source is pertaining to tarot reads. And like I said, I'm not a tarot card reader. I'm an oracle, okay? I deliver divinely guided messages, period. All right, but this is the energy, okay? Tell me more about this caution, please, and thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Be cautious, okay? Okay, because these people are extremely insecure, all right? They're insecure about possibly what you're going to tap into, what the divine is going to allow you to tap into, okay? I feel like this watching shit go down and enjoying the gossip, that has been their energy for a very long time. They have been watching things go down. They've been, enjoying the gossip behind it. Like, these are some real sick individuals. I'm telling you, they're mentally ill. Okay? Facts. Anytime anybody just, is happy about torturing someone else, mentally trying to affect them in a negative way, that's a sick individual, okay? That's what you need to be cautious of. You need to be cautious of a lot of sick individuals who have been running states. Facts. I'm just going to call it like it is. Like, if you just look at the hierarchy of your state and the mayors and the governors that your state has appointed. You'll know what I'm talking about. Okay? Tell me more about this energy, Spirit. Yeah. These are the people that, they built their whole life on, you know, fake friendships. Okay, half these people couldn't even stand each other, but they found one common goal, and it was you. It was you, because they already knew you could see through all of them. And what was that card? I just saw something. Yeah. And they were, didn't I just say you could see through all of them? You be the one that is setting the record straight. And they know they're guilty as hell for everything you have ever spoke about. They know they're guilty as hell. Period. Okay? You have a lot of people in your state that is so pissed off because you just get straight to the point and you set the record straight. And all these energies know that they have a long list of some shit that they don't never want to come out. But it's going to come out anyway. It's going to come out anyway. Some of these people are under investigation already. They're under surveillance already. And they know it. But it's a little too late. It's a little too late. It's real late. They have years and years and years of doing things. And one common goal amongst these fake friends was you. Okay. Tell me more about setting the record straight, Spirit. You were tired of the drama in your damn life. And you knew it wasn't just coming from any day, everyday people. Now, let me tell you how they did network, though. They networked with every last one of your employers. They networked with some of your scumbag lovers. They networked with some of your weak-ass, money-hungry family. Okay? They networked with a lot of people. Okay, I just heard that some of your family members were really where they were trying to get a lot of their information from. But now that they see your family members are full of shit and liars, they don't even mess with them anymore. Okay, these people, let me tell you how deep it went. It went so deep to where you had so much on these people that all they could do was hack into your systems, steal your channels, steal your platform, steal your 25-year phone numbers, steal your 25-year photographs, you know, steal your email addresses. That's all they could do. That was their way of eliminating the evidence, you know, trying to eliminate the evidence. But it was like, bitch, please. The evidence is out there in the cloud. And they want to delete that cloud so bad. But then let me tell you something else. All these government officials, you don't think they keep things backed up over and over and over again tenfold? These energies right here, they did some horrific things to you, to when it's time for you to speak about what was done. That's their biggest fear. They don't want you to speak about it. These people are taking bribes, I just heard. They have taken money. They have done so much. They have stolen taxpayer dollars and put that money towards one sole goal. You. Okay. Through private relationships, I'm telling you. Off the record, off the books, they say. Yeah, no. Ain't nothing ever off the record or off the books. See, because they say, well, who watches them? You'd be surprised who watches them. Yeah, look. These people have been recorded, okay? They were so pissed off at the fact that you actually had the goal, you had the nerve, you had the guts to speak up on it. They are pissed off about, you know, you having those recordings. I'm just going to tell you, that was bugging the hell out of them, that you had recordings. That you had all of the recordings of what really took place, the truth. It was being revealed. That's what really pissed them off, is that you had recordings on their asses. They were pissed about that. For some of those of you who had those types of things or still do, yeah, they're mad about that. They don't like the fact that you had their whole shit on a recording, that you had access to what they really said while they tried to paint a fucking picture of something else, Heather. You know what I'm saying? It was like, oh, I didn't know you were recording. What? Why would I not? Because you are, right? No. That's how they dedact things. You know what I mean? Take them out, remove them. Oh yeah, they do that. They do that. They sure do. They were pissed off. They were like, oh, they're just a bugaboo. No, you're not a bugaboo. You just gonna make sure that whatever conversation takes place. Because these people are liars and they're manipulators. This is the lineage of evil. The lineage of evil is based off lies, deceit, manipulation, trickery, and everything negative. That's how they have acquired what they have acquired. It wasn't acquired because they worked hard for it. It was acquired because they were stealing it from someone else. Their ideas, their, you know what I'm saying, innovative ideas, it was stolen from other people. These people ain't worked hard for shit. They just got in place because they knew somebody. Nepotism. Okay. Tell me more, Spirit. They were pissed that you were going to see right through them. Yeah. Look. See, these people come and here's the thing. They want you to check yourself. No, you check yourself. Because first off, you didn't have no business doing the shit you was doing. You didn't have no business saying the shit you said. And you definitely didn't have no business painting somebody out to be a bad character. How you gonna just try to make somebody be a bad character just because they're mirroring you? So you're looking at yourself in the mirror? These are hateful people. This is the lineage of evil right here. All of these energies that I'm picking up on, they have founded their foundation on pure D evilness. Mad at the world, upset, pissed off. Because, they feel like, oh, we're so sick of seeing them. Bitch, we're sick of seeing you too. Hello, you're not the only one that got the fucking, what is that shit they call? Fatigue. We're fatigued on you too. Get it right. Little do you know, many are fatigued on you. Many are fatigued on the lineage of evil. All you have done was corrupt, lie, steal, cheat, manipulate. We are all done on you. Your lineage of evil. Your lineage of pushing propaganda. Your lineage of bureaucracy that I swear for goodness is just a whole hot mess. We are tired of you people. Y'all got red lipstick stains everywhere with your cheating asses. That's why your banks be failing, What if every bank has failed somebody? Wells Fargo, top of the list. JP Morgan, top of the list. You're the lineage of evil, and the game is over. Nobody's gonna keep dealing with that shit. We don't want you. We don't like you. That feeling is mutual when it comes to the lineage of evil. Now you're gonna have the ones out there that, because they have to. They gotta kiss your ass. That's what they want to do. Oh, I gotta kiss their ass because I'm afraid they'll turn my whole world upside down. Fuck that shit. Stand on something or fall for everything. Like, damn, get a backbone. Some of these people out here, you know what I'm saying, family, it's like they would rather bow down and be the puppet versus standing for something. And if you're going to stand for anything, stand for your damn self. Message. Okay? Stand up for yourself. Because no one else is. This lineage of evil right here, they've never stood for anything except for destruction. Destruction of the truth. Destruction of, the facts. That's what they've stood for. And when I tell you, you've got a lot of officials running your states, running your local government, and they come straight from the lineage of evil. I had a director say, "Oh, you changed," because I had my name up and I just went in and changed it and put in my initials. He was like, "Oh, you changed your name? Oh, well, we still know who you are." Who's we, fucker? What you mean by that? Like, you know what I'm saying? I just was like, I find it very interesting that you had the nerve to even make that statement. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they know they fucked up. They know they fucked up. Game over. Mm-hmm. They did. Because it was like, damn, why try to hide the truth? Because you know you was doing some shit you wasn't supposed to be doing. You know what you were doing was a crime. Mm-hmm. That is the lineage of evil. Yeah. That is the lineage of evil. Dealing in promiscuous deeds of all sorts. Getting played. Yep. Manipulating and lies and control. Now they got anger management. Yep. Somebody out here is keeping a promise though. Amen. Ashe. Okay. Yeah, because what they did was very outdated. Yeah, I can't make it up. They did what they did to get rid of the evidence. Burning evidence, trying to get rid of it, okay? Didn't want their little tantric smecks to come out. Didn't want their love stories and their, I feel like this was mostly, affairs with younger females coming out. Yeah, you're very emotionally intelligent. A lot of these people are going through divorces and breaking up right now because of things. Yeah, because everybody knows they were putting on a show. They were putting on a show. Yeah. A lot of these people are in depression now because they already know they were fiending. These are people that have like real bad smex problems. Maybe the wife stopped doing stuff with them because they felt like, hey, you ain't being real. Straight up. These people already know. Everything is coming out. That temperance energy, okay, that free for all energy, that's what they were pissed about. Everybody's sitting back watching this go down. Everybody's seeing and realizing they've been getting played by the lineage of evil, manipulation, lies, and control. These people got anger management issues, like for real. You've got people that are running companies that are fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and I ain't lying. You be like, oh my God, who the fuck put you in place? They put them in place because they were the ones that was going to keep the lineage of evil flowing. Somebody, and I promise you, I know who that somebody is, came in keeping their promise. Ashe. Amen. Okay, because everything they were doing was very outdated. It was old news. It was like, gee whiz, get over it. But these are the suppressors. These were your suppressors. Burning evidence. That's why they did what they did. They didn't want all that tantric smex to come out. These were the people that were tapping into your. Let me tell you something. Social engineering. That's somebody coming in with badges. That's somebody coming in with, hierarchy. Nobody just turns over anything unless they have been said, hey, look, we are a part of this government type agency and okay? I'm hearing CEOs, look, bureaucracy. Everybody involved is part of bureaucracy, okay? Yeah. They got their love stories going out there. Like, people, so many. You'd be so surprised how many, like, masculine energies in these positions are fucking cheaters. Their wives even know it. I even hear some of the wives are like, fuck that, we getting a divorce and I'm telling on your ass, because they're emotionally intelligent. They know what you're talking about. It's almost like, they know they've been living with somebody that's been putting on a show. These wives have been depressed because they've known what these people have been doing. They know about everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Yeah. Look, and now they don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. A lot of these wives were tired of the drama. A lot of these wives were tired of these private relationships. A lot of these wives were tired of feeling like they were second best. These oaths that were taken on the stand, they may have, at those altars, they may have been oaths at first. But baby, a lot of these wives just stayed there because that was their bread and butter. They didn't have a choice. They had to accept what was going on until they got sick and tired of the drama. Until they got sick and tired of spending nights alone in their beds crying by themselves, knowing that their no good husbands was out there doing the most. A lot of these wives realized they had a lot of fake friends too. Those tea parties, yeah, okay. They was like, oh my God. You mean to tell me she knew the whole time? Yeah, she knew the whole time. They just were having those tea party cups and shit, those teacup parties, just to see if you caught on. Many of them got together to talk about what was happening. Many of them were wondering when the shit was going to hit the fan. Many of them are going to take deals because they don't want to be married to the scumbag anymore anyway. Message. Okay, family, so that is the message. I'm going to leave that there for you. Hopefully it resonates, okay? Only take what resonates, all right? And I am not a tarot card reader. I am a messenger. I just like using oracle cards to deliver the messages. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Thank you for tapping in. I am truly grateful. Let's close out. I release the weight of the matrix and its deception and betrayal. I stand rooted in my truth. I call back my power, my light, and my peace. I am whole, I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family. And until next time, you know what I love to say. You have a magnificent day. Ashe.